Hi, I'm Paul Egger.
And I'm Ryan Hamilton.
Welcome to this week's Legislative Update. All right, we're now into the heart of the 2018 legislative session, and what that means is we have the first committee deadline coming up on March 22nd, which is a Thursday. And what that really means is that for a policy bill to be considered later on in the session for final action, it has to meet that first deadline and get through all the relevant policy committees. So we're working on a couple of bills that this applies to. We've talked about the Internet CE seat time issue bill in past updates. That's a bill that would have to meet that first committee deadline. There's also a bill that we've been talking about for this session, but was also an issue last session, and that has to do with the property assessed clean energy loans issue. And that bill will be introduced in the Senate and the House on Monday. It would have to meet several, it would have to go through several committees in both the Senate and the House and meet that March 22nd deadline. So that's a big point in the session where really the field of issues to be considered before the legislature adjourns in May is narrowed, and so it's each day that goes by leading up to that March 22nd deadline is really busy. So we're looking forward to the next couple of weeks. It's going to be pretty chaotic, but it's always a lot of fun, and there's always a lot of action. And so with that, I want to turn it over to Ryan. He's going to highlight a few issues that have come up recently that we're also tracking through the process.
Hi folks, Paul mentioned our two Realtor-specific initiatives, which are things that we brought to the legislature this session. But one given in any session is that things are going to pop up over the course of the months that we're there that we hadn't anticipated over the interim. And we're at that time where things have arisen. The first would be airport zoning. There's a proposal on the table that would tweak how notifications for airport zoning are done. Remote notarization. We think that might be a good thing for brokers to allow folks to notarize documents remotely. And finally, we've been in a few hearings this week on bills dealing with service animals and this phenomenon of people faking service animals. And that kind of, and service animals are actually a big issue that we see on the legal hotline and emotional support animals. So we're following that debate very closely. Finally, we have Housing Day on March 14th. And we look forward to seeing all of you who've already signed up. And if you haven't signed up, it's not too late. So as soon as you see that, sign up for Housing Day on 3/14. Thanks.